Look at this view. What? Morning guys, I just woke up at SR residence today. It's a pretty nice day. Right now we are waiting for the minibus service that's coming to pick us up and give us a tour of the city. It's pretty cool. For about 10 bucks we're getting a tour of the whole city. Here's Marina. She went out and got us some cold water in our camel packs.
I just have to say, who knew that 7-Eleven has a better coffee drink than Starbucks? This is so much better. It's basically like condensed milk and ice and coffee. It's like, I was trying to do the math walking back here. I think it was 60 cents. Yeah, better than anything Starbucks has.
For the price of our room, it also includes breakfast. So there we go, which I think is pretty cool. And so because we're also interested in renting and knowing about motorcycles, I went ahead and I asked them what is their policy on motorcycles. So these motorcycles right here can be rented. So basically the reason why they ask for your passport when you're renting motorcycles is that some people tend to rent the motorcycles and then drive to the airport and leave them behind at the airport and fly out, and they never return the motorcycles. The best places you want to go for is places that are attached to your hotel. It's best to always rent with places that are attached to your hotel because you know they won't screw you over, and you always know that they keep your passport in a safe rather than in a purse or bag, because a lot of these places, they know that as a tourist your passport is very important to you and they can easily pretend they lost it. So if you're gonna rent a motorcycle, make sure that you, one, rent from an established place where you are staying because they are safer, and two, make sure you make it clear to them that you'll be returning the motorcycle safe and not with any scratches, because you have to pay the damages. And the advantage of renting from a place where you are staying is that they will always work with you. They won't try and scam you. They will always 100% of the time try and work with you, and they will always keep your passport in a safe rather than in a purse and try to lose it.
Not too far from Patong Beach. This is a different area of the island of Phuket. You can see here the beach is amazing. It's beautiful. We drove up. It's mountainous. It's a mountainous island. So we drove up a mountain, and then here we are at a stop to take a look at this beautiful view.
When you're traveling, you're a tourist, you just gotta be open-minded and just love people, and people just love you back, and just have no sense of your space. Just be like it's everybody's space.
Yeah, and like talk to strangers. People really talk to each other.
Yeah, people really do, and people do help each other out, you know, and take pictures for one another.
And if you go on tours, talk to the other tourists on the tour.
We made a group from a couple from South Africa, so
yeah, we've met from Canada, US, England.
And why wouldn't you want to come here? Look at this view.
It's so
Look at that. So one of the places we've stopped for on our trip, as you can see, they have some really cool elephants right here, and in this place they also have incense burning. You can't smell them, but as you can see, they have a huge respect for elephants, because elephants were used during the war times by the king. So when the king used those elephants, they started being seen as sacred creatures because there's a huge respect for the king here. So because of that, a lot of Thai culture revolves around respect for the elephant, and also I believe there might be something relating to seeing them as revered gods. So this is one of the temples that we're here to see in Phuket. I'm not quite sure exactly whether this is Thai, Chinese, or an Indian temple, because we know that the Thai temples are usually a triangle because of the heat. So that's how we know that the difference between a Thai temple and an Indian and a Chinese temple. So this looks a little more Indian influenced, but the gold makes it more Thai. So let's go in and take a look. Look how beautiful and the detail they have here in the architecture. And as a sign of respect, we take off our shoes and our hat.
Go to the grocery store and you buy a thing of cashews, this is where it probably comes from. So these ones are just babies. Once they're red, then they're ready to be pulled off. So people at home, no wasting your cashews and throwing them in the garbage and you're like, ah, whatever, like somebody took it off the tree. Alright guys, this is Tom Yum flavor, coconut. That's good, but I think they're roasting it.
Oh, with the speakers here.